Hey, this is a picture of Michael Garron Hospital in Toronto, just close to Coxwell and Danforth in Toronto. So as you could see here, my little subtitle says, Injustice at its finest at Michael Garron Hospital. This is my son, Joshua, who recently had his feet amputated at this very same hospital. Um, he was admitted into the hospital on the 2nd of April. They waited 1 week, and to be exact, to amputate his feet that were already wounded upon his admission into the hospital. And because of his mental illness, which, by the way, they have left untreated from April the 2nd to today, which is June the 1st. So that's 2 months with no treating medication to his schizophrenia or his psychosis. He's never assaulted any staff, nurse, doctor, visitor at the hospital, yet Michael Garron Hospital, I have him strapped to his bed. I'm just wondering what possible danger could someone whose feet are already amputated, what possible danger can he be to anybody? I always wondered why Michael Garron Hospital never, ever, ever contacted family. They never called anyone. They called me, his mom, on the day of his surgery. So they waited a week before reaching out to family. And they never wanted to share how my son ended up in their hospital. But for some reason today I was lucky enough to see the report, a report of what they documented in at the Michael Garron Emergency Hospital. So we're going to read right here. It says the chief complaint. So he arrived by EMS, Emergency Medical Services. They found my schizophrenic son on the beaches, sitting on someone's front lawn with wet shorts and a damp winter coat. Because of his schizophrenia, he told them he was camping out and he already had wounds to both feet. He said he felt thirsty and he felt hungry. This is the most important part here because this is key to just how wicked Michael Garron Hospital is. Past medical history, schizophrenia, notes reviewed in Connecting Ontario. Discharge from the STEPS program at St. Michael's Hospital on March 14th. He was part of the STEPS program at St. Mike's from August 2023 to March the 15th of 2024. He has a history of schizophrenia and medication non-adherence. Patient, per the notes, changed SDM, which means substitute decision maker, from his mother, who is me, to his father, who subsequently, at the patient's request, stopped his treatment. So, they found him on the beaches sitting on someone's front lawn with wet shorts, a damp winter coat. A mentally ill person says he was camping out. He had wounds to both feet, and he told them he feels thirsty and he feels hungry. It popped up right in their face that he has past medical history of schizophrenia with non-adherence to his medication. His mother had him in a treatment program, and then his father intervened, took over the position to be his power of attorney, and at my schizophrenic son's request, stopped his treatment. So, we can all read English, right? If it's right there in his history that his father was the acting substitute decision maker, power of attorney, why did they wait 1 week, 7 days? This is April the 2nd. The psychiatrist did not reach out to me until April the 9th, when he was already on the surgery table. And he had came in with wounds to both feet. If it was such a dire emergency, and he's right there in a big hospital that's had millions of dollars donated to them because rich people feel that they're competent. Why did they wait a week? And why didn't they contact family if it's right there? This is a schizophrenic patient. Why didn't you contact the mother or the father when he came in your hospital by emergency medical services? This is, if it's not a cover-up. I don't know what is. Racism, or just they treated him like he was nobody based on the fact that he came in wet clothing and said he was hungry. I'm not sure. But definitely, this right here is what this hospital did not want me, the public, or anyone to know. And that's why they're not treating his mental illness, because when he realizes what they've done with him, God help his mental state when he realizes that they unjustly butchered his feet, because they said wounds. They say nothing about frostbite or gangrene. They just thought he was a little black crazy guy that nobody cares about. So very wrong. Today I went to visit my son. The moment I got to the mental health unit, the nurse told me I had to get off my mobility scooter. I'm not allowed to bring my scooter on the floor. Mind you, I have walked into the Ontario Superior Court downtown in Toronto on my scooter, and the police have never told me to get off. But this unit did. This is me and my son. They said he didn't want to see me, but here we are in a picture. When I arrived, he said, "Mom, let's take pictures today." Here are the ugly security guards that came in triumphantly to tell me to get out without giving me a substantial reason. This is what the media in Toronto chooses to broadcast. The police held my son by gunpoint. This is my other son. Look what happened to him. This is my daughter that they splattered all over the news saying she kidnapped her own child.